SpeedShield is a IoT company. We manufacture telemetry and safety cameras for the industrial vehicle market. We primarily work with big OEM manufacturers such as 5GL forklifts, but we have products that engage in different markets across the world. We have historically been part of a wider group. That wider group has dealt with forklift sales. And because we were part of the group, we had been almost gifted their system, if you will. So we had a forklift rental system as a core ERP for essentially an electronics manufacturer like we are. So you can imagine that wasn't ideal for the work that we do. So we had a lot of challenges around system functionality and transparency around the way the system handled WIP, especially for our manufacturing. And it simply wasn't scalable for our business. So we went to market and we're looking for something new. Transparency was a big issue. We were doing workarounds for workarounds, trying to process manufacturing orders and getting some insight into our work in progress and our production lines. We produce thousands of products every month, every year, and trying to do that through a forklift rental system was not great, to be honest.
No.
There was no way we were going to scale with that system. We really needed to change what we were doing. Does Excel count? It's probably the only other solution we used. So we were simply using that system with workarounds primarily built in Excel, and then we went straight to market. So we went through a vendor selection process. We defined what requirements we needed for our business, and essentially approached those vendors, scheduled demos, and went through that selection process. So we landed on Katana primarily because of how well presented the platform was. We thought it was quite intuitive, which I think is very important to people who aren't super tech savvy or system orientated. I thought the way that the workflows were organized and structured was quite neat, well presented. And we liked the modular approach that Katana takes with the system, so you can bolt on quite easily other platforms that do specialized things such as shipping integrations or CRMs, or you can chop and change accounting systems even. So for us, we went with Xero, but there's other accounting systems that you can change there. So a big driver for that strategy is really that modularized system allows you to replace components of an ERP without replacing the entire ERP. And that was a big benefit of Katana. Right, so we're not a massive business. We have about 50, 60 staff. We don't have big teams of IT consultants and in-house project managers to manage these types of projects. So we simply didn't have the resources to do it all ourselves. So we were looking for some external support to help us through that. We had a whole host of data that we needed to extract and transform and format correctly. And we just weren't capable of doing that internally. We went external. So I found Cohesis and yourself, Simon, to be quite well presented. You're certainly very structured in your approach. The team, yourself and the team were very knowledgeable in the areas of concern for us. Certainly well organized, and I liked the team's skill set. So you had, let's say, all the bases covered, if you will, for this kind of implementation. So we felt confident that your team could deliver. That's what we're looking for. As you said, every system implementation has its kinks. People was always get a bit concerned about change, especially when they've been using a system, in our case, for 20 years. So moving to a new system was always going to be a challenge, but nonetheless, I would say it went reasonably smoothly. Certainly from a data perspective, there were no issues or very little issue. And all the support that we received from you guys with Cohesis, both leading up to and after the implementation, was fantastic. So the team was very comfortable with reaching out directly to your team, Simon, which was great. It didn't all have to come through myself. So there was a lot of support avenues that were created, a lot of communication channels that were open between key personnel within our business and key staff in your business, which was great. And I think people felt confident in that support, so which was great to help us transition to those new systems. Chalk and cheese, honestly. We have complete transparency into our operations now. We have visibility into our stock. We have CRM systems bolted into Katana, which we didn't have before. So we have visibility into our sales activity, our finance systems. Xero as a tool is in leaps and bounds ahead of what our old tool was. So month-end reconciliations and processing our accounts payables, receivables, invoicing customers, all that is in a much better place than it ever was before. So yeah, since we've implemented that system here in Australia, we have also launched in the US. So it's supported us to do that. It's provided us with the tools that we need to grow. We have hired probably another 15 people since that point in time. We're now focusing on procurement and quality and all these areas that we were just too bogged down beforehand to look into. So yeah, it's worked wonders for us to grow our business. Yeah, so I think it's a testament to the work you did for us in the first place, Simon. I thought you did such a great job. We decided to keep coming back and get your assistance with our other operations in China and with these APIs. So yeah, we looked for your help with, I'm trying to recall the work you did now, but with some integration work between Xero and Katana. That was one of the big ones. So that helped us categorize our revenue transactions correctly. With any system integration, there's always going to be gaps, if you will. The providers of the software are never going to cover everything. Or they might miss pieces here and there. So the sheer fact that the platforms have these open APIs that you can build on that was also a big draw card for us in choosing those systems. And because it did have that functionality and the capability, we were able to build something ourselves with obviously your assistance, Simon, and pulling that together. So that was one great piece of work. Another one we did was some foreign exchange rate syncing, which worked well for us. We're now syncing our foreign currency rates across systems, which is great, and also speeding up our finance processes with manual journal creations. So your team has helped us with that too, which is great. Yeah, well, probably Europe, to be honest. So we just hired a European BDM, so we're going to be expanding into that market. Our AVA pedestrian detection camera is sort of world-class, industry-leading technology. We've developed that in-house through our dedicated engineering team here, and we've received some fantastic feedback in market. So everywhere we turn, people are excited for this system, for this product. So we've had a great response in the US, and we've had some interest in Europe too. So it's justified us to look over there and hire someone to grow that space. So yeah, really exciting future for us. Expanding what we do and try to take it to new places.